Hey guys, Nick Drossos. I'm here with Xavier MMA. So we did a previous video when we talked about the tips, the do's and don'ts that you want to start for sparring. So in this video, we're going to be showing 3 very basic beginners exercises, drills for sparring. Now, it's very important that, you know, in order to build your confidence, in order for you to do this safely and to be you know, and to learn properly and grow in your training, you can't just go straight into sparring. You got to do drills, build your confidence, get comfortable with it. If you get hit by mistake in the face, you don't freeze. So Xavier's going to show us 3 different drills that you could do for beginners. Now, mind you guys, this is mostly MMA, but you know, there's still in for the street, instead of punching, you can still punch, but I could also palm. The dynamics that you're going to gain are very similar to what you could apply in the street. It's basic at the same time, right? The skill you're gonna get. Okay.
Exactly. I'm about to show 3 drills. So 1 movement drill, 1 technique drill, and 1 live drill, all right?
Okay.
So the first one we're gonna do is a movement drill. Me and Nick are gonna face each other, all right, in our fight stance, and I'm going to follow him. He's either gonna step back, forward, side, left or right. So he's gonna decide where he goes. So he goes 1 step at a time. So he goes this way, I follow him. He goes, now you choose. This way, I follow him. I follow him all the time. I make sure I try to follow him, and I try. If he pivots, I pivot as well.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So walk 1 step at a time. Walk.
Oh, I switch.
You switch. Try to.
For
beginners.
Yeah, guys, that's a little bit of a habit that I do, but keep it simple. You're absolutely right.
So when you get good, then you start pivoting. You start doing stance switch. But now we're only gonna go left, right, front, or back.
Good.
So he's going back. Oh, there we go. See? Good. Hop, 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 hop. All right. So good. 1 minute, Nick leads. Then the other minute, Nick follows me. Right, see? So this way, you move your feet properly. When you're fighting, you have the right reflex moving your feet. You don't cross your feet over like this. You don't cross over. Oh, you cannot cross. When you're fighting, you cannot cross your feet.
And guys, you also have to know your footwork is your base, right? You can't launch a cannon from a canoe without proper footwork. You don't have
that one.
Yeah, like I mean, if you put a canoe on you need a solid base. So it's one of the reasons why you want to work your footwork. Be able to ground yourself and make sure to train your legs, especially your posterior chain in the back. That's where your power comes from.
Very true. Very, very true. Good feet, good punches. All right, so now, second drill is a technique drill. Me and Nick are facing each other. He's going to parry my jab, hup, and then I parry his. Hup, 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 hup. And then when we get good, we can add the right hand. So when you get good, I won't tell Nick what I'm doing. I'm either going to throw a cross or a jab. I won't tell him, hup, and he parries my cross. Then it's him, hup, then I parry this, then it's me, whoop, hup, see? And when you get good, you start switching it up. You surprise your opponent with crosses or lefts.
So how far should you aim? Obviously, I'm going through the full range of motion, a couple of inches away from the face.
Yeah, you're going for, honestly, you should go for the face without, if you see that your partner made a mistake, you hold it right back. But you should still, like, I'm still going here, Nick, I'm still going to jab you in the face, whoop, and you move it out. There you go. Whoop, 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 whoop. See, now I made a mistake, see? There we go, whoop, whoop, there we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. See? So you're learning to really, really react at the right time with the right punches, because parrying is always linear, right? So you parry the left, this side with this side, and I parry this side with this side. So it's always linear. So those are 2 drills. You have the movement drill, you have the technical drill. Now, a live drill. What's a live drill? Now it's live action. It's not him or me. It's not him first, then me, him first, then me, or it's not he follows me or I follow him. Now we're both leading the dance. This is like fighting. All right, so that's the 3rd drill where me and Nick are going to try and touch each other's shoulders. Okay. All right, so this is not even sparring. This is still a drill, but it's very close to what sparring feels like. So Nick and me are in front of each other, and now we're tricking each other. We're trying, see? Already there, we're moving our feet, already there. We're moving our feet. We're parrying the punches. We're reusing both drills we just did without, just like that.
Yeah.
Just because we're moving around
So
fighting.
like you see, it's just steps, right? And
Exactly.
if you miss a step, then you miss the base. And if you miss the base, then you're not gonna be, you're not really learning if you're skipping.
Yes, you'll miss confidence, you'll miss
Yeah.
technique, and then you'll wonder why it's not going right for you. So me and Nick are going now. We're trying to touch each other's shoulders. Hey, good one. Hey. So notice how Nick switches stance, pivots.
Yeah.
Those are all movements that beginners you won't necessarily
Yeah, it's a habit.
know.
Even if I'm trying not to do it,
It's good. It's beautiful.
It's like kind of natural for me now.
Experience takes over, right? This is why I would not recommend you guys to spar with somebody who's more experienced than you, because then you would probably not understand the mistakes you made unless that person is your good friend and is trying to help you, and and you have good trust in him or her. Then yes, but if not,
So just a question. So you're really aiming
Yes.
to touch the shoulder.
yes, either on the outside or on the inside. Yes. Boom. Boom. Boom.
That's it.
Exactly.
I guess the same dynamics is a little bit higher, a little bit more hip, and you'd be hitting your target.
100%.
How long should they do this?
Okay, so each drill, 1 minute. So the movement drill, 1 minute. I follow you. You follow. 1 minute. That's it. I follow you. And then 1 minute. You follow me. All right. The other one is 1 minute times 2. So we'll do 2 minutes. So 1 minute break. 1 minute of just parrying. So I throw up. And then, so 1 minute of this, we take a break of 15 seconds, we do another minute, and then 3 rounds of 1 minute of shoulder touches. So for 3 minutes, so each time, 1 minute at a time, you're working, trying to touch your shoulder, parrying, working, And notice how me and Nick have, we hold back, meaning that many times he could have punched me in the face by accident, I could have punched him in his face by accident, but we both held it back because we're moving and we're trying to work for the shoulder, which really focuses on movements. Big emphasis on movement.
Yeah, it's more important, I guess. I mean, you have to look at it as training and not so much did I hit him,
Yes.
did I get him, did I get hit? Because I've seen this in the past where it was all about, oh, I got you or you got me, but you're not learning anything.
no point.
So you got to
No.
put your ego aside in
Yes.
this.
Please.
And if you get hit,
Please, yes.
it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, because if you have your ego in the middle and it's there and keeping you back from your training, you're never going to grow. So you got to strip that away. And you got to say, if I get hit, it's okay. If I don't do as good as okay, as long as you're getting better and you're training.
Yes.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to learn more, make sure to check out Xavier MMA. Check out his channel for more UFC MMA tips, and training tips as well. Check him out on UAE, the world champ. I'll put his link in the comment box, so check out his channel. And next week, we're gonna make another video where we're gonna step it up and then get to a point where we're just gonna like be able to do like a full sparring session. Maybe if the cage is up, we'll go into the cage and have some fun with it.
Yeah.